and welcome back to Performance Check as we continue our journey to find the 9 Parchments so we may gain more magical power. In this chapter, hopefully, I'll be able to get at least 1 more, maybe 2 more Parchments in the time we have. See what other spells we can get.
Maybe
I finally have a heal
nobody
spell.
At the academy has noticed I'm gone.
Oh god, I'm starting bad. I'm starting real bad, guys. Is that a bear? Is that a bear? I hate these guys. They just lob magic at you. Ah! Heal. Okay, I do heal myself. That's good. It's stuck in it. It's stuck in it. Die. Eat the pain. Oh my god, he just tried to punch me. What a jerk. Alright. I hate these guys. I'm gonna just AoE him. Bonk! And see ya! Ooh, a warm little fire. Ow! Did you guys know fire's hot? Because my guy just learned. So, hope you guys enjoyed the last episode. I figured we would continue the journey. Things are only going to get harder for me. I shouldn't have wasted the AoE. Ah! Okay, so glad I got that off without them reflecting it. So in this episode, I think I'm going to talk about some of my more favorite PC races, as well as my favorite monster types. Because, why not? I'm here for another solo round. I think this game is just going to be me, the game, and you guys. And I'm okay. Maybe one day if you guys want, we'll do a stream performance check where you guys will play together and see what happens. I hate this. Just fire off wildly. Yes, group up for me. Oh, he's resistant to necrotic. Got him. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta use your 16 strength. Well, I'm gonna say he has a 20 intelligence because he's really good and really fast at getting those evocation spells, and he knows what he's doing. So he has a lot more spell capability. His dexterity is probably pretty low. That's why he has the Misty Step, so he can bounce around the field. Oh, okay. Wisdom, probably not that high because he's going out here alone without an adventuring team. Charisma, I mean, look at that face. That's probably his 3rd best stat. So his top 3 are probably going to be intelligence, charisma, strength are probably interchanged. Then we go wisdom, dexterity, constitution. That's probably what I'd imagine his stat block is. I hate these guys. I hate lightning dudes because they just chase you around the field. Okay, did it. Whew. Yeah, that area when you have a lot more people is so much harder.
Is it running water?
It is running water. Good job. Running water. So I think my favorite race is probably Ganassi. I love the elemental side of it. I love the ability, like the 4 different variations of it, how you can change or you can do different things, like shape of water, meld with stone. They're all very unique, and I also like the history behind the Ganassi, or Genasi if you want to do like the more genie. I like saying good. Because it's great. Oh, look at you. What are you? What are you? You are dead. Dead. You're dead, son. You're dead. I guess behind Ganassi are really hard. Like my 2nd favorite race. Look, and oh my god, that almost hit me. Probably try to make a 2nd favorite. I mean, I really like Tabaxis. Tabaxis are really fun. Changelings can be really interesting if you want to play something like that. I like more mini faces. It's so hard to pick a second favorite though. Oh god, I forgot those guys reflect. If I had to pick, like magic missile to my head. If I had to pick, I did not mean to do that. It's such a hard question for me. I'm trying to go through this sheer amount of races. I like Kenku. Kenku are really fun. Lockdown. What am I saying? My brain went through the Rolodex and was like, no, Brandon, you have a favorite. I love Loxodons. Loxodons are one of my favorite all-time races. They're a powerful build. They're smart, like they're wise. They have good dynamic groups. They're all of like they have the internal integrity, and they can make just amazing clerics. I'm currently playing a different variation of a Loxodon. It's a Loxodon, but definitely not a cleric. I'm playing a monk, because it also works because of their wisdom. You just need to put more effort into their decks. While being a cleric, you can be more of the strong. You can put wisdom, strength, con, if you wanted. Oh, good break. Can I touch you? If I do this, will it deal damage? It does deal damage. Oh my god, I've never done that before. Hiya! That's really cool. Learn something every day. Yeah, reflect that onto your friend, bud. Is he healing? Oh, does he heal and then take damage? That's kind of funny. Clap, clap. Curse, slip, slap. All right. Can I go this way? No, you're not gonna go that way. Oh, that guy's showing me the way. I've come to lead you. Wait, what are you doing? I don't remember this level at all. It's been so long. Do I go? Oh no, I do go this way. Just the camera's being pulled back. Okay. Yeah, I like Loxodons. Just probably a little under Ganassi. Just for the sheer fact that one, Loxodons are from Magic the Gathering, and I love Loxodon decks. My favorite item that they didn't put into the game is a thing called Loxodon Warhammer. It's an amazing weapon, and I would love for it to be in Dungeons & Dragons. I need to make it. It would be a really cool weapon that I would make it like a Loxodon only, even though people would be like, but everyone can use it. In D&D, I'd make it a Loxodon only item. And it would increase. It'd be like an artifact. It would not be a weapon that you could just find laying around, like a +1 sword or something like that. It would definitely be. By the way, those guys have faces in them. I guess a skull and a face. Sorry, I'm getting into the not dying. But I would definitely. I didn't mean to waste that. It would definitely be like an artifact item that's something so powerful, so strong, that only chosen Loxodons are allowed to wield it.
And snow began to
fall. It would give them an increase to their strength, an increase to a small increase to their constitution, and it would, I mean, obviously the increased damage. It'd be a Warhammer. So 1 to 2-handed weapon, it's probably versatile property. And it would also give, it would have, I'm probably making it much too strong, but I mean, it's a homebrew item. Probably give it the ability to heal on criticals. Like if you critical, you heal half as much damage as you deal. And then it would have 2 charges where if you deal like enough damage to kill or reduce the target to 0, you can instead, if there's another target within 5 feet of you, because it's trampled, push damage, the remaining damage to another target. I feel like that'd be really cool. It would also, I mean, it's powerful, but it would also be very situational. You would have to be doing like a barbarian build, Loxodon, and just get in the center of the battle and be like, hit me! Oh, it's getting that, dang it. I don't like how everyone's getting, like, resistant and immune to the one on throwing at him. Ooh! Go! Healing touch. Healing touch. Okay, I'm getting out of this. I'm not dead yet. Womp. There you go. There you go. Healing touch. Man, if only wizards could actually do that. Okay, moving on. Juked. But yeah, that was my long rant about Loxodons. And making a Loxodon warhammer. No, leave it alone. I died protecting it. They're gonna kill it.
This is our last chance. I'll save us.
Stop it. Leave him alone. Yay, I saved him. So my favorite monsters, I mean, there's the classics. I mean, beholders are always a classic. Always fantastic. Always good to throw at your low and mid-level players because what are they gonna do about it? Okay, I touched him. Don't take damage. Okay. Oof. So, I mean, if I had to, what are their names? I always forget their name. It's a demon. It's definitely a fiend. That I can only think of Cazadors from Fallout, but that's not what it is. They have a drone that when you're close by, within so many feet, you have to make a con save against the drone, or you fall unconscious. And that con save. Okay. The con, like once you're unconscious, then they can come over and just get like free shots on goal to kill you. And whenever they hit you with their nose, it draws life into them and capture maximum hit points until you are able to heal. Like, I think it's long rest or greater restoration. And if you get knocked to 0 hit points from the proboscis, which is what technically called, your character just dies. There's no death saves. There's no, okay, I can use this ability. If they hit 0, they die. Plain and simple. Which is terrifying if they don't know about it for their players. And then you just say, your character's dead. And they all go, wait. Dead?
Impressive stairs. But the ones in the courtyard of Crownstein Manor are much bigger.
Oh, they're much bigger. Okay, so he's immune. And there's that. Okay. Yeah, so my guy's kind of like a posh noble. So, like I said, it's kind of like Chet in the back, like kind of like Chet in the background, but Chet is definitely not a noble. I'm just saying learning in a school, except he is an enchantment wizard. Excuse me. What is another favorite monster? It's so hard to pick. I like aboleths. Aboleths are fun. You need to go away. I hate you. I don't like a lot of them. Get him! 16 in strength. I am strong. I don't know. In my campaign, I've been homebrewing a lot of monsters, and I base them off real monsters, and I tweak them up difficulty, or I tweak them down difficulty, depending on what I've done to them. So if it's a clockwork thing, I generally will up the difficulty of it because it's a mundane or weaker creature that's getting upped to a point where they are enhanced by the clockwork. God, that touch here is actually MVP right now. But I've also modified creatures so they're not as strong, because not everything I know, like, in D&D, that's why they have CR, that's why they have all this stuff. But I feel like, just like with people, not everyone has the same strength, not everyone has the same capabilities as another one. So, what one beholder may be strong may be weaker to another. And oh look, I love these. Portal! I don't know why it needs to do that. I think they just wanted to show it off. I don't see really connect with that. But I like fiends. I like fiends because I like the concept of like this deep-seated evil within the world, like within the natural balance of the world. But especially in this campaign, fiends and demons are a huge part of it. And just like with, you know, not every single beholder or person is going to be the same strength. Not every fiend is true evil. Like Azazel, not true evil. Close to it, like pretty darn close to it. Not really. He's a really good guy. Or like Fox, he's a tiefling and that's not a full demon. But with his backstory, he pretty much is a fiend. And he's not pure evil, but he's close to it. Azazel is not. Azazel's pretty neutral. Pretty middle of the road.
This is someone's house.
Excuse me.
Sir, do you know, sir and/or madam, are you aware that you were under attack from bears
That punch you. Get him! Get him! Got him! Easy peasy. I think I'm next level is another parchment. Thank you. The message speed at the bottom is so fast you can never read it. Slow down. My whole goal, if you jump it, you can dodge it. Just like he can jump. Oh, he deals so much damage. Freeze, please. Ice spells are so good in this game, if you're not fighting an ice enemy. But yeah, I've enjoyed this game. I would love to sit down and play this game with on stream for you guys, on live with one of you guys. Oof. Okay. Another favorite monster. I mean, in the campaigns, if I had a bigger favorite monster, oh yes, keep hitting each other, please. Yes, keep hurting each other, idiots. God, I hate his range. Okay, now it's just you and me, big guy. Okay. I love Yangu. I like the Yangu stat block. I definitely, if you guys want to know, like, oh, did you nerf the avatar of Yangu? I definitely changed his stat block, because in my mind it's not Yangu. They're not in the 9 hells. He didn't have enough strength to pull himself fully. It's an avatar. It's a piece of his life force. So that's why Yangu in the fight wasn't as strong and didn't annihilate everybody. I mean, he did a lot of damage. But I also added the whole, you know, explodey bit. Because why not? Here we go. Touch, and I died.
This is our last chance. I'll save us.
Steel touch. I knew I had a life left, so I was gonna take it. I had a resurrection ring. I had a ghost lantern waiting for me to bring me back up. They would have just pummeled me though. Oh my
Cornelius
God.
was quite worried where he might end. Hopefully not on the bottom of the icy river.
It's just really cold. Ha ha ha! Take it! You idiot! Got him! Sorry, I'm getting real quiet in these moments where I don't want to die again. I'm trying to make it to the end of the level. Oh, I did! Haha! Victory! Another parchment awaits. Oh wait, what is that? Stew? Is someone's? Is there teleportation outside this person's house? Because if so, that's awesome. So I'll probably do this level and then, or this parchment and then
I
one
feel
or
like
two
we're
more
being
levels.
watched. Oh, by something vicious and dangerous.
Man, do you have the alert? Feet, because wow. I want to make this guy. This is one of the ones that I definitely want to make a version of in D&D because of just how neat he is. I just like how he... also, it's a skull. I speak the unkind. Hi, friend. You got a bow and arrow. Oh, he tried to stab me. Just throw everything you got at him. He's not immune to ice, though, which I find okay. I'm gonna deal shots on goal when I can. 7. Got him!
Makes the
With
dream
my
work.
strength, who needs magic when you got these guns? Well, I like how he disappears like that. It's almost if he's not actually dead, it was just his avatar dying. Which is funny. Alright, what's the next spell?
Who am I? I am a champion!
Teamwork, loner. It's almost as if I'm alone. A frost cloud, huge fireball, lightning wave. In honor of my players, I'll pick the huge fireball. Fireball! Marjorie Cheesebottom. I guess I could talk about NPCs as well for the last few minutes. So, I love making NPCs. I not just NPCs that are combat NPCs, though those are really fun to make. Combat NPCs are super duper fun.
One of the instructors at the Astral Academy told me I'm gifted. She said I should show my mettle, and now I am. I hope I'm not overdoing this initiative-taking thing.
Kind of are, but, you know, what are we going to do? Boom! I think my favorite NPC is also, I mean, one of my players' favorite NPCs is Fox. I love Fox. Fox makes me happy. It's one of the NPCs I worked really hard on to make motivations and different goals and things like that for him that feel realistic and attainable. And he feels like a real character because he is a real character. I went through a whole list of everything you could possibly make a character, like making a PC, but I made it into an NPC because I can't play them. Oh, I shocked myself. It came back at me. One of my other favorite NPCs is probably Ch3ck. Hello, I am Ch3ck. Would you like to be becoming
With the harsh tundra air getting colder
like
by
he's
the
super
hour
fun
lost,
for me.
it was an excellent time to miss the meeting.
Also, that AoE is damage. Oh, so much lightning. So much lightning. So much lightning. So much lightning. Yes! Got rid of the big guy. Hakar, I mean, I doubt, I made him as somebody who the team can go to when they need, but he wasn't going to be, he didn't need to be around a lot. All of my NPCs that you see a lot in the campaign are some of my favorite ones, but I'll just give like my top ones. So Fox, Fox doesn't really have a voice. He's more posh. He's like, he has more of me, an air of me to him. He's more posh and more concerned. He thinks you are miserable pieces of pile of nothingness. And he does not care. But it's like he talks a little bit more like that. Marshall is another one of my favorite NPCs. Just because he has that southern charm, that southern mystique, you could say. How he talks with a little bit of a lower voice and a little bit slower and more defined and direct in how he addresses it. You know when he is saying something to you, you best pay attention. He's also, really powerful. Not all of my NPCs are scaled to players. I want that to be known. Most DMs that I've talked to scale their NPCs to their players, so they're constantly, a valid threat or like an equal to them. But that's not realistic. Now, if you have an NPC that you're playing or you're working alongside, you go through a whole trial and tribulation with them. And they say they're gonna go get stronger in order to come back and help the party. Yeah, that makes sense. Or if they leave a bad guy alive and he's like, I vow I'll come back and I'll destroy you. Yeah, he can be stronger because he has that motivation to get stronger to, come back and fight the team and win. But there are certain NPCs that I have that haven't grown since the players met them. They've been static. They haven't grown because they met them in life doesn't always mean growth as in all strength. God, these guys have huge blades. Oh, he died. Yay, she-bang! So, as a DM, if you're thinking about being a dungeon master, think about the world. You're trying to make an immersive world and an immersive story, and those can be very daunting and big tasks. Those can be things that you don't really think about doing or really want to do all the time because it's a lot of work.
Dark, foreboding mood hung in the air.
But if you want to make something that's engaging, a
slowly
homebrew,
descended
then
down into the ice.
I start small and work big. I start in an immediate area where it's going to start engage and then work the engagement from there, because you don't start unless you're starting at level 1. I mean, there's nothing that says you have to start at level 1. You can start whenever you want. So it just depends on what your group's doing, but I personally try and start at the micro and work towards the macro, because it gives me more time. Time. You should have part of this. Wait, there's a quest to do this? I don't want to do that. Give them more time. If you're trying to get started like soon and quick and get into it as fast as possible. Oh, that's what it was. But I try and start small and then make a through line. What NPCs are going to be around more? What things they're gonna fight around. Are they? Oh, that's just slow. Cannot aim today for crap. But are they going to meet these NPCs later down the road? Are the NPCs going to be reasonably stronger? I don't make things stronger just for the sake of making things stronger, and I hope you guys have noticed that in the campaign I've been running. Things do happen, things change, things grow, you know, life goes on, the world continues. It's all up to our heroes to hopefully save the day, but if they fail, is that really the end? Is that really the world's end if they fail, or will others rise up? And you could continue a campaign by having another group of adventurers rise up and try and figure out the mystery from the last campaign. Or not, it's up to you. But this is the end of today's performance channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure to check us out and follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/DNDrollcall. So you can stay up to date on the live streams, how when we do our campaign, our Bards and Nobles campaign. Since you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to, nat 20 the bell so you guys can be notified whenever we go live. Let anyone else who's interested in this type of stuff know we're trying to make as much content that you guys want to see as possible. So that pretty much wraps it up. And until the next chapter in our story, bye!